How can you find the best CoQ10 supplement? To start with, it's really important to know that CoQ10, the molecule itself, is very large and very poorly absorbed by the body. And when looking for a supplement, you need a supplement that has some strategy to improve the absorption. Otherwise, it's just not going to be very effective. And one of the best ways to increase the absorption and bioavailability of CoQ10 is to emulsify it, to combine it with a fat. And my favorite CoQ10 supplement combines CoQ10 with a fish oil, omega-3 fatty acids. So that increases the absorption, but omega-3s have their own health benefits too, which is why I really like that supplement. I'll put a link in my bio if you want to check that one out. There are other strategies out there to increase the absorption of CoQ10, but generally the best research is on the emulsified forms. And the next potential issue is that there are two distinctly different forms of CoQ10 that are available as a supplement: ubiquinone and ubiquinol. Most supplements and most research is on ubiquinone, but this is the oxidized and inactive form of CoQ10. Ubiquinol is the reduced and active form of CoQ10. And from that, it might sound obvious that you would want ubiquinol, but that's actually not usually the case. The body converts back and forth between the two of those forms pretty readily. And under normal circumstances, if you take ubiquinone, it is immediately flipped to ubiquinol and then used back to ubiquinone, and it keeps going back and forth. So I almost always recommend ubiquinone and not ubiquinol. And another point worth noting here is that ubiquinol is typically more expensive than ubiquinone. However, there are two main categories of people where I would lean on ubiquinol instead of ubiquinone. And the first would be the elderly population, because as we enter those later years of life, that conversion from ubiquinone to ubiquinol slows down. And the second group, a little bit more nebulous, is those that have a recognized need for ubiquinol. And in general, this is going to be someone that has a recognized need for CoQ10 and is also just very sick. There are certain genetic factors that can slow the conversion from ubiquinone to ubiquinol, and certain disease states that can slow that conversion. But in either case, that's probably going to be an individual that is struggling. So if you're looking for a CoQ10 supplement, in general, most people would benefit from between 50 and 200 milligrams of an emulsified ubiquinone.